Hello, everybody, and welcome to Lunch with Len and Laura today. And we're live, and it's Tuesday, August 23rd. My God, August is almost over. Can you believe that? The time is flying by. And we have Laura at the amusement park today, and I don't know what she's going to do to amuse us, but it could be amusing, right? She's about ready. No, she was on. You were on the go karts earlier. Now she's about ready to go bungee jumping. So I don't know if we want to do lunch with Len and be serious, or if we just want to watch Laura go bungee jumping. What do you think? Anybody up for bungee jumping? Hey, but seriously, last week when we were reviewing what went on in that funny city in Texas, we talked about a strategy for ranking videos on YouTube. Now, first off, I'm going to be very honest with you. I didn't completely understand exactly what to do to get this little ranking trick to work. And then there was some question as to whether or not, for example, if I'm sitting on my computer and I do this ranking trick and then I go check my video and I see that my video has ranked, what does somebody else see when they're looking for that video on their computer? Pumpalicious suggested that you had to have a incognito browser, whatever that means. But so the question is, does this technique really work? And what do you really get with it? And so here's the experiment we're going to do. Laura's going to explain to us how to do this, and then we're going to test it. We're going to see what really works. And I might ask you guys out there in observer land or chat land to go look on your computer and see what you see, and see if this really works across the board. And somebody on the other side of the planet. Thanks. Yeah, I know, Chris. Anyhow, anybody on the other side of the planet sees the same thing, or if it's computer dependent, and whether or not you're logged in as you. So anyhow, that's the question. So there's a fair amount of background noise behind Laura, but we're going to live with it. It is what it is today. So, Laura, do you want to go live? Go loud?
Yeah, I can go live. You just have to let me know if everybody can hear me, because I can't see any of the chat because I'm on my cell phone via Google. So basically, what I was hoping to do today is I need somebody who can help us with this, and I need just one person that is willing to make a video for us, a real quick video. It can be anything like hello, today is Tuesday, and I'm having a great day. I'm grateful for this team, something. And once they do that, we need them to put it up on YouTube, and I will tell them what to put in the description for the video when they go to upload it. So is there anybody who can help us out with that?
What if we use my coffee with Len video from this morning?
Oh, that's fine.
Or does anybody else want to play with us?
Whatever is easiest, or whatever anybody is willing to do. We really can take any type of video.
Okay. Well, I have my coffee with Len video from this morning, and it has not been put on YouTube yet. I intentionally held it back.
Okay. So what I need you to do is go ahead and upload it to YouTube.
Okay, so I'm not going to be able to see you now. I'm going to bring up my Facebook, or should I do a screen share?
You can do a screen share, because I'll be able to see your screen. I just won't be able to see any comments.
Right. All right. I'm going to screen share.
Okay.
Entire screen share. Present to everyone. Facebook. And there's Laura getting ready to ride the go-karts.
Those, you know what? I got a free ride out of that because I got a grandma car.
Oh, actually, what I need is YouTube, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, I need YouTube because we're going to put this up on YouTube. Okay.
Great.
Oh, all right, I'm out on YouTube. Nope, it says an
Okay.
error. Wait, it says an error code. Try again. Okay, so there I am. Here's upload.
Awesome. Okay, so once you upload it, you're going to put in the description, you're going to use the quotation, not the quotation marks, but just one mark.
Okay, so here's the video. Do you want me to go ahead and click on click as if I'm uploading?
Yep, go ahead and upload it.
All right, it's on its way up.
Okay. Once it's uploaded, you're going to put your description in, correct?
Well, we can put the description in any time.
Okay. So in the description, you're just going to put the description, but in the description, just make sure that you put the, I'm not exactly what punctuation mark it is, but it's just a tally mark. It looks like it's only one part of the quote. And you want to put it in the beginning and at the end.
So it's that single mark,
Yes.
and then what do I put? Anything?
Yeah, you can put anything because that's what we're going to search once you do that.
So if I use Coffee with Len, there's hundreds of videos out there. Would that distort the search, or would it be unique to this one?
I'm not sure, but I would.
How about we'll do? Go ahead.
Maybe we can name it Coffee with Len on Tuesday.
What I just did, Coffee with Len Tuesday.
Yeah.
So there's a single quote, and then another single quote at the end.
Yep.
Well, that's interesting. There's an error saving my shared settings. Now, I've never had an issue uploading videos to YouTube before, but I've never tried to do it live on a webinar.
Okay.
Tell you what I could do. I'll tell you what we can do. Let me just leave that. Let me just go over here.
And if that doesn't work, I can take my live video and upload it and just name it something real quick. I'll have to disappear, but I can be back.
Okay. Here's a video from a couple days ago. Can I change the description on it?
Okay, I think that should be okay.
We need to get to you know what? I need to get to the video manager so we can edit it.
Now the premise of doing this is, so anytime anybody searches Coffee with Len, when you put those marks in there, it's supposed to bring it up as the first one when you search for it. And that's the way that I understood it, but that's what we're going to find out, I guess.
We have Coffee with Len lift someone up today. Maybe I can just put the quote around that. The quote.
Yeah, we can do that.
So that's. I think I did it.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, what did you call it?
It's lift someone up today.
Okay. So right now, excuse me, if you go to YouTube, now I just went to YouTube and I searched without any quotes, Coffee with Len. That's all I put in there. And I hit search. Now, what came up, there was one other one that came up, but basically you can see it on my screen, I think. Look what came up.
Okay, nobody can see your screen. Let me get off of screen share.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that.
So we should be off. We should be off of screen share. But
Okay.
nobody can see your screen, but me, because you're not sharing.
Okay. Well, you can ask anybody to do this. Just if somebody, maybe you can pick somebody. I'm not sure who's all here, but maybe if you could just pick one person, then all they need to do is go to youtube.com, and then in the search field, type in just Coffee with Len and hit enter, and let's see where you rank.
I'm doing that.
But I don't want you to do it. I want them to do it because I want to see yours and theirs.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that one came up on mine at least. Okay. So I'm back. So here we go. Oh, okay. You know what? They could see your screen without screen sharing because you were holding it up in front of the camera. Okay. So here we have. So for those of you out there in chat world, we need you to go to YouTube, youtube.com, and do a search on Coffee with Len, and tell us what comes up. Comes up in the number 2 position, says Bill.
Okay.
Which is the position that came up in for me too.
And for me as well.
Unwhite boxer. All right. She got white box when I muted her, I guess. All right. But that's all right. You don't have to see anything but Laura. Okay, Chris. You don't want to see me. Who wants to see me? So, at least, so Bill would seem. Oh, you never saw my screen share. Okay, Chris, I understand. Well, you know what? All I did was up. I didn't do anything. All I did was take a video that was already out on YouTube, and I changed the description so that it had open single quote. So it's the single quote that's really unique. I've never heard that one before because I think last week, and I think, Laura, where we may have gotten confused is we were thinking it was the double quotes.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, because if you go, let me see where I am now. The example that we used last week was MLSP and then coaching. And yeah, see, when I did that last week, the day that we did it, I was number 2. And even today, when I search it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm number 17. And I think, yeah, I'm now number 17, but it's because the other people on here have had way more views than I have. It looks like that. There's 80 views. And I don't see the difference between, unless we look into their, okay.
But still, I see you at number 15.
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, and that's not too bad. So if you're doing something, if something's really popular, this might be helpful for getting yours up there first. A magical way of making sure that yours is on top of everybody else that's posting. And the only thing that is kind of like a variation, I have no idea where it goes and why your post drops after so many weeks. That I'm not sure, and I'm not understanding that.
You know what? It'll be interesting. We could explore that a little bit, but it might be a timing issue. Like, you know, some people that posted after you posted. So, Pimpleation, Rick, what do you see, Rick? Laura, Rick says Laura has different punctuation on her video. So what do you see there, Rick? All right, it's the single quote, Chris. I think you're right. I think it's not an apostrophe. Is it an apostrophe? Yeah, I guess it is an apostrophe. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's on my keyboard. It's on the same key as the quotation marks. The quotation marks are the uppercase, and the lowercase one is the apostrophe. So what you do? So Larry, what it appears to be is, I don't know if you could see this or not, but here's the apostrophe. Then term I want this video to rank for, whatever it is, and then apostrophe. And that phrase goes into the description of the video. And so let's play with that for just a minute. I'm actually just going to take that. I'm going to go over to my YouTube channel. All right, nobody can see what I'm doing. I know. Never mind. Hang on for just a minute. Hang on for just a minute. I'll make this visible. Okay. All right. So let me screen share. Now, can everybody see my screen? I don't have Laura white box now. You can see my screen. I'm waiting for somebody in the chat to catch up to me. Okay, I am screen sharing and Laura is on mute, Larry. So I'm seeing yeses. Okay, so here's my YouTube channel. I'm just gonna pick a video. I'll pick. Well, actually, let me get my video manager up so that I can edit. So let me just pick a video. Coffee with Len now. All right. I need to edit these things. So, Coffee with Len now, edit. So I'm just going to take that term that I had there, which is the apostrophe term I want this video to rank for, apostrophe, and save it. Now, the theory is, if you go to the YouTube search bar and type in term you want this video to rank for, and if you could spell rank, term you want this video to rank for. The theory is that if I now type that in, oop, I didn't save changes. I thought I saved. Why is it telling me there was a problem loading my changes? I don't know. So I don't know if this is going to work. That didn't work. That's the theory. Now, I don't know why it didn't work because YouTube is arguing with me, and I don't know why it's arguing with my shared settings today. It may have to do. It may have to do with Google Hangouts. I'll come back to that in a minute. But you see, what's happening here is it's given me grief. Let me try it once more. Edit. It doesn't like problem loading my shared settings. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on there. So anyhow, that's the idea. The idea is that you should be able to put a term you want the video to rank for in the description. And I'm coming back to unshare. That you should be able to put a term in the description. No, don't have to do. No, Marta, it's just youtube.com. Well, I'll play with this a little bit more. Now, for those of you most of you probably are not aware of the fact that Google just did a massive change in the Hangout region, and there is a impact on its ability to connect with webinars on air. And I may have to go in. That may be why it's arguing right now. We have to. I won't bore you with the details because I don't even know what they are either. But Webinars on Air sent out a notice a few days ago of this massive change in Google and the impact it's having. So that may be why I'm having trouble with my YouTube account right now when we're doing it as part of a Hangout. I'll have to go check that out. Okay, Larry. Why don't you experiment with that, Larry? Hey, well, that's what it is. Now I understand at least what it is, and I can go experiment with it a little bit. So can you. And maybe we'll come back in next week, Thursday or next week or something, and look at it again and see if we can make it work a little more smoothly. But that's all we have for you today. Is there any questions about that? If not, we're going to let Laura go bungee jump. And let me remind everybody once again. Let me remind you once again that there is no right. I know. I can't talk and type at the same time.
Digging for gold.
Yeah. Let me do that combo. There is no digging webinar tonight. But if you take this link, the normal Digging for Gold link, this tonight, for tonight only, this will redirect you to Linda Bomba's training on Craigslist. Both sides, Rick. Both sides. Apostrophe, term you want it to rank for, apostrophe. So again, if you go to this, like you were registering for tonight's Digging for Gold webinar, it will take you to Linda's Craigslist training, and that's what we're going to do at 5 o'clock tonight. I'm just going to be a guest on there, just like you, and we're going to let Linda do the training on Craigslist. Okay? So no Digging for Gold webinar tonight. Everybody understand that? Any questions about that? And Laura, if you want to take off and go finish playing with your kids, feel free. I'm just going to hang out for a minute or two, make sure they have any more questions about that, and then I'm going to close it down. So up to you.
Okay. So that sounds good. Yeah, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I hear you fine.
Well, thanks everybody for coming over. This is something that we just kind of wanted to try and figure out because I was really excited about it last week, and then when we did it on air, it wasn't exactly how I thought it was going to be. So I appreciate everybody helping us trying to figure this out. And yeah, so I don't know if everybody heard, but yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of, it's not the same type of bungee jumping that you're used to. but there is a big reason why I'm doing it, and I'm going to do a live video a little bit later today. So if you don't catch the live, you can catch the replay, but this is something that I'm doing for me, and the last time I was here, I wasn't able to do it. So more about that later. I love you guys, and I'm going to let you go. Thanks, Len, and we'll see you later.
Thanks, Laura.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Okay, everybody out there, and if there's no more questions in the chat, I don't see any more right now. Does anybody have any more questions about what to do? So apostrophe, term you want the video to rank for, apostrophe in the description. And the video is supposed to rank for that term. And it should happen pretty quickly. I'm going to play with it a little bit more myself and try to sort out the little kinks we're seeing. And other than that, we'll be back with you on Tuesday. Okay? So I don't see any more questions in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. Alrighty, folks? Bye for now.